Hey, can you hear me? I just woke up, sort of. Hear me okay, right? Hello? Hello? Hold on, let me make sure, because I know the camera is behind me. Alright, you probably can hear me much better now, right? Shabbat AVT Pro. So I decided not to ban Halloween, but I still don't want to hear crap from you folks about Christmas and Jesus Christ the Lord. So, yes. So, my dad bought a pumpkin and a marker, and he says, "You're the artist." So, so anyway. Just want to do something simple. I want to be bigger. I did one already, but the marker, as you can see, I need a bigger marker. I need to go buy a bigger marker. I'm going to scratch it on it. It's something simple. I had some markers. Next time, if we have to do this again, then I'm going to do something more elaborate. I wanted to do something more elaborate now, but he was like, "Oh, I don't need all that." That's what my father always says. You ain't got to do all that. Just put it up there and slap it up there, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Dad, you know, I said, I don't halfway do this stuff. I don't halfway do my art. And, you know, I'm trying to think of some eyes. I just put the big, like that, and then do something like this. And this way I can. So the marker is running out. So I don't think I'll be able to finish this one. I'm gonna scratch it up in there real quick. This is a basic, so it could have something on it. Should make the eye bigger. So, see, I'm going with that. So yeah, that's a problem with my folks. I always think they can half do something and that thing's gonna come out right. Gonna turn out half do something and things gonna turn out totally right. It don't really work like that. Let me make this like big. Okay. So you probably bought a cheap marker, right? It's too bad I don't have one around here. I would have liked to gotten some paint and stuff like that. I already did one. So I just need to scratch on my face on this. So, and that's all I'll be able to do at this time. But my point is that my dad is always like this. My dad is always, you know, especially when they had the houses and stuff, just put up there good enough, just this. And with art, you can't do that. With art, you're only as good as your last work, you know. That's it, you know. I mean, you might do one, you know, piece, like I guess a vocal or singing artist, or even an artist, once you do one painting, they'll say, "Oh, that's a masterpiece." Art, that's not something you want, you know. You want your pieces to always get better. And so, I'm going to put eyebrows on this one, so you can be happy, though. Just a little eyebrow thing. Really small. I'm putting it up towards the top. So, so I was talking to a friend about it. We came up with a couple of ideologies. You know, in the Bible, what it says is that Jesus says, "Do your work. An ant needs nobody watching them. So do your work, and I'll put two. Just do your work as if nobody is there. Okay? An ant needs nobody watching it. So big smile like that. So do your work as if nobody is watching you. An ant just does his work. You know, it doesn't need a boss. Doesn't need nobody standing over him. And a lot of people say, you know, character is what you do when nobody is watching. Okay. So, I mean, if you're just integrity, you know. You ever notice all those caught on video cams, you know, people doing stuff. I see some funny stuff. People caught on cam doing a lot of funny, weird stuff, you know. It's because nobody is watching them. Yeah. So, one here. So, I can see some sense in somebody's and do your work or something. But me and my friend came up with a new thing, and we said, you know, don't half do your work, don't half do it. And so my philosophy is, don't do your work like you cooking a meal. You don't have to cook your food. Don't have to do your work. You do your work. You eat because you work. Basically, most people, you know. So there's nothing more I can. So don't have to do your work. You don't have to do your work. You don't have to cook your food, right? You don't make a steak. You know, if you had a steak, you don't have to cook it. You cook that food if you have to cook food for yourself. You make it as best as you can. You don't have to cook it. Yeah. So, my dad would have been like, okay, that's good enough. Let's go. I would have liked to really have done a better job, but I'm only dealing with what I'm working with. Excuse me. So this is about as good as it gets. That's the thing about me. When I do my work, I never say, I might say it sometimes now, you know, that's good enough. But I generally don't. I generally don't know how to have this stuff. I'm usually culprit of doing it too much, or putting too much into it, or taking it too far, you know. So this is not the best pumpkin, but it's the best I can do right now with what I have. This is completely dried out. I don't know why he bought this marker. I only use it to do something simple like this, and it dried out twice. So maybe I need to wear it. I think that's good. I think it's good. I think it's okay. I think it's good. I like it. So just a simple pumpkin. You have up to 10 minutes. I just do like, what's that girl name? Power Pink. Something like that. What's poppin' pumpkins? What's poppin' pumpkins? So there you have it, y'all. Enjoy your holiday. You know I don't like holidays. It's just a lot of men gonna be dressing like women. That's all. That's all it is. So that's what I'm saying about, you know, don't turn around and then say, oh, we wanna ban we wanna ban saying Merry Christmas, and then you're gonna say Happy Halloweens. See? Yeah, but they didn't say anything about Merry Christmas, right? They didn't say anything about Happy Halloween. Everybody want to do that because they get to dress up like whatever, you know. Anyway, I won't go there. But so.